So, do you want to start a YouTube channel? I hope you do. It's the most exciting thing you can do. I started my YouTube channel just 3 weeks ago. That's right, just 3 weeks ago. And yet, here's my analytics after 3 weeks ago: 5,800 views, 96 subscribers, 309 likes, 77 comments, 42 shares. Now, maybe that's not spectacular, but I think that's pretty good for only 3 weeks up. In this video, I want to share with you a secret and the 3 steps that I used to launch my channel 3 weeks ago. Now, here's the secret though. The secret is, even though I started my channel 3 weeks ago, old me living better, I started planning my channel 3 months ago. That's right, 3 months ago, I started planning my channel. Here's the secret: you need patience in doing this. You need patience in doing this. So, here's the 3 steps. The first one is proficiency or education. So, the first month, I watched thousands, I mean literally thousands of YouTube videos on how to launch a YouTube channel, how to monetize it, all the details of it. Probably 60 hours of watching YouTube videos. Oh my word. And I took notes and I, bookmarked certain sites. And so I spent a month diving into starting a YouTube channel. But I'm going to give you a gift. At the end of this video, I'm going to recommend 3 content gurus who I think are the best to watch. If you watch now, there's a lot of people with great content, don't get me wrong. And I watch other people, but I picked the 3 that helped me the most. If you will watch their videos, it will give you a foundation to launch a YouTube channel that's going to get results. Can't guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure it'll happen. So that's step 1. Get up to speed with what's going on starting a channel. Step 2, I call passion. First one is proficiency, the second one is passion. So one thing you'll find as you're listening to all of these YouTube videos is that there's a lot of agreement that you need to find a niche. But I've discovered that to find a niche, you've got to move from a passion first. For me, it was easy. I spent 30 years working with seniors. Now I am 80 years old. Hey, 80 years old, if I can do this, you can do it too. I began to develop my passion. And I'm going to share with you the 3 tools that I use. Here's the first one. I'm never without this little guy. This is a Plod voice recorder. It is the coolest thing, and I carry it with me all the time. If you get a passion for something, and that's where your niche needs to be, in my opinion. If you get a passion for something, it's easy to come up with ideas and write things down. So once I decided that I was going to focus on seniors and that was going to be my passion, do you know what happened? I mean, content ideas just flowed. So I carried my little Pod voice recorder, then I carried my little pocket notebook. These are the 2 things I was never without during my second month, the second step of creating my channel, the passion part. And guess what? When I got ready to launch my channel, I already had written down in my journal 150 topics. I hit the ground with enough content for 2 or 3 years. If I'm going to publish once a week, I got 2 or 3 years worth of content. Now I'm probably going to publish more often than that as I get going, but I had all that content together. Now this is without doing all the research. You're going to find out all kinds of ways to to use the tools, to research topics, and find out what has the best monetization issues and all of those things. And those are all good. I didn't do those in the beginning. I wanted my passion to get down on on paper. So I have a journal. This is a journal that my kids gave me for Father's Day. And here's what I did. I started writing down, and I actually started to flush out, diagram about 50 of the 150 topic ideas. I began to journal them out. So during that second month, I was creating content. Had no idea whether it would fit or not. But so here's my first three videos. Grandpa's Perfect Gift Guide. If you die, what will your dog feel? My very first video, 4 things you need to live to 80. The thumbnail I really like. If you ain't dead, you ain't done. That's my motto at 80 years old. If you ain't dead, you ain't done. That first video so far as of today has been viewed 457 times in 3 weeks. Second video, if you die, what will your dog feel? It's viewed 801 times, and that's only within the last 2 weeks. So I got something right there, but I got there because I'd taken that time, that second month, that second step, and I began to develop my passion. My passion turned into my niche. I believe for brand new to YouTube creation and getting your channel off the ground, you're miles ahead if you have these content ideas already down on paper. So what's the third step? The third step is pretty simple, process. So I've got the education, that's the proficiency part. I've got the passion down, second month. Got all that, I've got all my content together, developing the niche and all of that. So what's next? Well, I got to figure out how to record. I got to figure out how to edit. I got to figure out some of the mechanics of what it takes to get a video up. I got to start a YouTube channel. So I have a bonus link in my description below, and it's from a friend of mine who's got a great channel, but he's got a super great video on a step-by-step way to set up your YouTube channel. So when I got ready to set up my YouTube channel, I watched a video similar to his. I didn't see his at the time, but I watched a similar video, and I just sat there on my laptop, watched on the TV, and I step by step had my channel set up in less than 30 minutes. So you need the process. So here's what I did the third month. I recorded, I don't know, 10 or 12 sample videos. I got in front of the camera on my iPhone, which I'm recording on now, and I started recording videos. I just picked some of the topics and rambled on. And I got a whole bunch of these. They were short, 5 or 6 minutes. But then I went over to my editor, and I'm using right now CapCut. I also have a version of Canva. CapCut is the free version is great. I have the pro version now, but I'd never edited a video in my life. I didn't even know what an editor was or what it looked like. So I had to get up to speed with that. So I got CapCut. Then I watched some videos on YouTube how to edit. And so that last month, I did, like I said, several sample videos, just like I would record here. And then I went and experimented with editing them, putting in a B-roll, adding content, putting in descriptions and pictures like I'm doing here, putting in an end screen, working on a thumbnail, all of these things that you need before you're going to launch your channel. Now, this was a 3-month process, a month of education, a month of passion, and a month of getting familiar with the tools. Now, I promise that I'm going to share with you the 3 content providers that I think are really wonderful to follow. The first one is Alexia Saronov. Second is Kevin Colby. And the third one is Sean Cannell. Sean Cannell with Think Media. If you watch all of their videos, you will have a master class in education. Now, I'm going to warn you, all three of these have paid coaching. Two of them have all kinds of content that you can buy and memberships and all of that. But I'm going to recommend, as if you don't have a channel up and your channel isn't already running and 6 months old, I'm going to advise you not to buy anything unless you can afford it, I guess. But you can watch all the free content. All three of these creators have great free content. Think Media with Sean has the most, I think, organized and well put together content. He's a great guy. I love what he's doing, and you need to watch those videos. Kevin Colby. I love Kevin. Oh my word. Now, by the way, I'm not getting paid to promote these guys. They don't even know I'm promoting them. They don't know who I am. I'm a brand new YouTube channel creator. So who am I? They don't know me. But I know them because I watched all their videos. Kevin's down to earth. He's a former entertainment industry. I'll tell you why I like Kevin's videos. He's got a lot of how-to, step-by-step, do it. He has a tendency to do videos in one take, which is quite an art form. I don't know how much editing he does, but you will appreciate Kevin's videos. I learned a lot from this guy, and he's pretty sharp. He has a paid subscription. You can get that if you want to. But again, he has enough free content. So does Think Media. Now I want to talk a little bit about Alexia. Alexia has not had her channel up for very long. I think she's been working on it since maybe March or April of last year. But she has monetized it, and you can follow. What she does is every week she posts what her experience has been, and she shows you her analytics. I mean, she is vivacious. She's exciting. She's full of ideas. And one benefit about Alexia created what's called a school community, SKOOL, school community. And she opened it up just about a month and a half ago. It's got over 1,000 members. It's where I hang out. If you want to meet me, you can go you can sign up with Alexia. You can get in there for free. The advantage is, I can't tell you, in this process of starting my channel, I wish 100 times I could pick up the phone and call somebody. My family and friends, they think I'm nuts for what I'm doing. 80 years old, me is starting a YouTube channel. Give me a break. They don't know what's going on. They could care less. Well, I don't know if they could care less, but all the language, I can't pick up and call them. Hey, I'm having trouble with thumbnails. What do I do about this? What do I do about that? Well, you go to Alexia's link in the description below. There'll be a link on her channel to sign up to get into her school. It's free. I'm hoping it stays free. It's free. And I'm going to tell you, about 90 to 95% of the people that are in this school are just like me, and probably like you if you're just thinking about starting a channel or you just barely started your channel. It's a wonderful community, a wide, diverse group of people with a wide, diverse channels. Some of them faceless, gardening, you name it. All those, but they all share the same common need to have community. And it's been a lifesaver for me. I got to tell you, I'm probably the oldest guy in there, but I'm learning from all these 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds. I mean, I just love it. And I love Alexia. She's done some great things. I really encourage you to listen to her videos. Now, in the description below, I'm going to provide a link to my Plod recorder. It's going to be an Amazon affiliate link. If you click on that link and you buy it, then I'll get a commission. You won't pay any more for it. I'm going to provide a link to my little notebooks. I'm also going to recommend a book, YouTube Secrets. This is a great book. and it's from the Think Media group. Now here's the deal. I love to watch things, and I made a lot of notes before I discovered this book. And when I got the book, almost all of the notes I was working on were in this book. So I'm going to recommend that if you want to, besides listening and watching, you want something to read, then read that. Oh, by the way, Alexa, if you get into her community, she's got a section in her community with tools, education. She has a terrific list. It's about 3 or 4 pages long, a checklist of setting up your YouTube channel. Again, that's free. You sign up for her community, get in that community, get all of her resources. If you get in there and you have trouble finding it, you flag me down and I'll help you with that. So that's it. I know that you can do this. I mean, 3 weeks ago, I launched this channel. I've had fun doing it. I spent 3 months working on it, but I launched it in 3 weeks. It's jump started as far as I can tell. And I intend in the future, maybe every couple of months, to give an update on my progress, what it's like to start a channel, maybe what it's like after a month or two in. Maybe I'll share some of that. So if you like this video, I encourage you to click the like button, subscribe maybe for these videos. Now, my main content is about if you ain't dead, you ain't done. I'm going to link to that video in case you want to see what the niche or the passion, what my passion is. You watch that video. If you ain't dead, you ain't done. And I know I ain't dead, I ain't done. If you're watching this, you ain't dead, you ain't done. So get out there and get going. Talk to you later. Bye.